Today on the channel, it's the last night on Earth with Omega versus Batman, Gold Label, McFarlane Toy Store, exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse unboxing and review, and we're back at it with another Gold Label. This time a Todd McFarlane Store exclusive, Batman vs. Omega, of course, last night on Earth, and a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, as I did say. So if you want this, you got to go to McFarlane Toy Store. But for everything else McFarlane related, how about DJC Collectibles? Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. But I swooped in on 4th of July of all days to the McFarlane Toy Store and took advantage of your promotion, Todd McFarlane, as he had 25% off everything in stock in the store for 4 hours. This was, I want to say it was $19.99, $20.99, something like that, plus 25% off on top of that. So I said, you know what? $20 for 2 McFarlane figures, I'm willing to dabble at that. I am not familiar with these characters in the story arc, so I guess I'll learn along, and that's what I always say about these DC Multiverse figures. I'm not as deep in the weeds with DC as I am on Marvel, and this is a way through the action figures to learn a little bit more of the history, learn some more of these stories. So it's a lot of fun learning adventure along the way for myself and maybe you as well. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And of course, McFarlane's Toy Store exclusive. Pretty plain Jane in the front. Gold label up in the corner, DC Multiverse. Got 12 and up on the packaging. Mark Summers, my heavy from the couch as well, sitting there with Todd. Make sure all these kids in the whole town, maybe even the county, are out of here because we can't have them running around. These are some dangerous things. So 12 and up on this one, of course. Omega versus Batman, DC Multiverse. DC Multiverse. Then on the back, look at that, we got 2 glamour shots. It don't tell me a whole lot. Doesn't tell me a whole lot. And I believe these are variants, if I'm not mistaken. They did have regular releases of these in the past, I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but there goes the old packaging. See you later to the recycling bin with you. Oh, we got some blood. We got some blood on old Batman here. Got all kinds of stuff going on. We got all kinds of stuff to bust out. I'm going to take this offline, get these cards out, get these accessories and figures out. We'll be back talking all things Omega and Batman. All right, let's get down to business. Got everything out of the package here. Took absolutely forever to get everything out. So many twist ties, so much tape. And then Todd, I don't understand this and got to change your ways. But both these cards absolutely mangled inside there. You know, I'm trying to get these graded all a 10, and it's just not going to happen here. But both of these all creased up being in the package. Just absolutely ridiculous here. But we do got 2 cards, and I guess we'll read through these first. Let's go with Omega first, I guess. Well, how do we... Yeah, we'll do it. Well, that's how we'll do it. We'll split it up, and we'll run through it. We'll do Omega first. Last night on Earth, real name, Bruce Wayne in a plot twist. In a dystopian future after the fall of heroes, a new evil rose in Gotham City, calling himself Omega. Empowered with the anti-life equation, he reigns supreme over the entire East Coast. Now Omega is rumored to have gained the means to control the mind of every living being on Earth, and it's up to Batman and Wonder Woman and a band of new heroes to defeat the worst villain ever known and free the world. What a plot twist right there. What a plot twist. Of course, DC McFarlane stands, seen it before. We'll see it again. We know how that goes. Now, I believe this comes with Omega. This is a spear with a head on it. Just some random head. I know it's Darkseid. I can know who this is. Come on now. We got Darkseid's head on a pole here, so I don't know what's going on there. Apparently, you know, he really took it to the limits here, like a young Eagles, I guess. Who knows? And stuck that right through Darkseid. He's just showing how evil this Bruce Wayne incarnation is, of course. Now, we do get 2 Fists of Fury. 1 gripping hand, 1 Fist of Fury. And then we get 2 Fists of Fury. So one of these have to be for Batman. I think these hands are interchangeable here, but we got extra hands if that is your thing. But now we got old Omega himself, and I don't know if he's setting anybody's world on fire here. An interesting looking figure. I don't know if I could tell you this is Bruce Wayne by the face. He's scarred up, beat up, got some gray hair going on. He's missing part of his ears like a young Mick Foley, it looks like, as well. Got some grimy teeth, man. Somebody show this guy a dentist. Bruce Wayne, you're supposed to have all this money. You should at least take care of your teeth. You only got one set. Let's take care of them right there. I believe there's another version of this with the masked head. This is, of course, the McFarlane store with the regular head. I believe that's a fact there. Very Batman-like in the body. You got the Batman insignia on the chest. A little gray, a little red, a little black attack. A very small cape. I don't know what's going on with this cape. I know my main man, Lando Calrissian, he would not approve of this short little cape right here. Not sure what's up with that. Very strange looking. But an interesting looking body, all things considered. You do get a little butterfly shoulders, but they're a little weird in there. There's just a little weird feeling on this body. Arms do go all the way around for us. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed, non-pinless elbows. Hands back and forth, side to side. Fist of fury over here. We got a hula hoop at the top, plus traditional waist, but not tons of movement deep inside there, I will say that. Big old splits if you do need them. Legs do go up. Double jointed pin knees, ankles back and forth, side to side. Up and down, and then we got the Todd McFarlane toe articulation. You got to have that, and we do have that here today with old Omega. So Omega looking a little interesting here. Not sure what to think about this one. A little bit of a head scratcher, but for $10, actually less than $10, I don't know. It's worth it. It's worth it for under 10, that's for sure. But Omega looking good for what he is. And that's what we're going to say. But now we're going to turn our attention over to Batman. Yeah, Bruce Wayne over here, Batman over here. It's a confusing time. And of course, DC McFarlane stands. Saw it before. We'll see it again. We know how that goes. Batman, real name, guess what? Bruce Wayne. As a child, Bruce Wayne watched his parents brutally killed in Gotham City's crime alley. Traumatized by their deaths, he devoted his life to becoming the world's greatest weapon against crime, the Batman. To become the ultimate vigilante, the Dark Knight disciplined his mind and body, but not his soul, to reach the pinnacle of mental and physical superiority in his restless pursuit of justice. Lame copyright we've seen a million times. You should be ashamed of yourself, Todd McFarlane. I'm done with you for this video. Don't even want to talk to you anymore. I'm just so sick of that. Give us some kind of real dirt on these figures. Let us know what's going on. I don't want to have to Google it. Don't make me Google it. That's what I'm going to say. But we do get a batarang. We do get a little grappling hook. We've seen these before in the past. Then we get 2 extra hands. We get one gripping hand, trigger hand, and then we get a sprayed out hand. He's ready to go. He's ready to be maniacal. That might go for Omega. I think you can mix and match between the two. I do believe. But let's get into this Batman and what's old is new again. We've seen Batmans like this in the past. The big difference here is you got a little bit of blood on the chest and a blood on the mouth. So that does look cool. I'm here for a bloody figure, especially a bloody Batman figure. Looking nice there. The head, very classic Batman look to it there. We got that nice squared off mean mugging chin there. You got the points at the top. Love the white eyes against the black cowl, looking very nice. Cape season fully represented in a full-length cape here. Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian says, hey, all right, now we're talking. Black on the outside, purple on the inside. I'm here for that as well. I got the yellow Batman insignia lined out against the black. You got the yellow Batman belt going on. And then you got the gray bodysuit with black boots, black gloves, black forearms. You got the forearm protectors going on there. You got the little spikes on the side. Always love to see those. Articulation, identical as Omega, so we don't really need to run through that either. But a good Batman, is it my classic Batman? Is it the greatest Batman of all time? Absolutely not. The charm on this one is definitely in the bloody mouth, the bloody face. That's what we're looking for. That's what we needed with this Batman, and that's what I'm here for today. Of course, he'll also fit on a stand. What do you know? Fits right there on the stand, looking good, feeling good. Looking good, feeling good. That's what I'm saying right there. I'm here for that. We got Omega. We got Batman. A 2-pack that I don't think set anybody's world on fire. That's why it went such deep clearance. But that's when you swoop in and you got to get a deal. And it's fun to try out stuff like this at a cheap under $20 price point compared to like a $50 price point, whatever it was at first. So a little bit different, but man, I'm here for it. It's good enough. It is what it is. And like I said, for under 20 bucks, I can call it. I can pick this up. That works for me. That'll work for me for sure. But will it work for you? What are your thoughts on this one? Any thoughts out there? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Always helps the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Don't forget ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Omega and Batman, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.